honest with me. How many times have you stared at your empty Facebook or Instagram feed 8 o'clock at night thinking, is this actually doing anything for my charity? Why am I posting? Where is it going? Am I just screaming into a digital void? Now, if you are running a grassroots organisation, a community hub, or a not-for-profit, social media just seems like the ultimate sinking hole for your energy. It takes up so much of your time that you believe you can be spending on more important things, right? All these hashtags and algorithms and never-ending trends when we have so much more to do. And before we dive in, I have a confession to make because I'm struggling right alongside you. Running Sherwood Park Hall with the bookings and everything that we have going on here, and staying on top of social media, we find it extremely difficult to stay consistent with our social media. So in this video, I'm going to share with you why your social media is more important than just likes. And I'm going to tell you about the secret audience that you may not know about that's watching your feed. I'm also going to show you the exact two-tool workflow that helps design, plan and schedule your social media for a whole month in an afternoon. And it's completely free. It's the last Monday of the month. That means it's time for Sherwood Park Hall's charity news. Here you'll find the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs of running a charity. So are you ready? Let's dive in. Generally speaking, when a charity leader asks if social media matters, they're referring to whether or not they will be able to get donations through Facebook or Instagram posts. And the answer is really no. Getting donations from a post can be really tough. An online fundraising campaign is a very intentional and strategic campaign that can be successful for some charities, but does take a lot of time and thought. But here is the game changer. Grant funders, corporate sponsors and local trusts are actively stalking your social media feeds. The fact is, before any grants are awarded, whether or not it's £5,000 or £50,000, they don't just read your application form, they are going to look you up online. They will visit all your platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, just for proof to see if you're actually doing what you say you're doing. So if a funder lands on your page and sees that your last post is in 2023, it creates an immediate doubt. What they're looking for is activity, a steady feed showing real photos, real community interaction. These active updates instantly validates your grant proposal. They are looking to see if your charity is active, if the community is actually using your services, and the real impact behind the numbers on your application form. So social media isn't just for followers, it also validates. It's a digital trust signal. So the question now becomes not if you should post, but what you should post. Now my immediate answer is stop posting generic flyers with the tiny writing that no one can read on their phone. Instead, focus on engagement over information. Here are 3 types of content that always performs well for charities. Number 1, interactive polls and questionnaires. People love giving their opinions. Use Instagram and Facebook polls to interact with your community. Ask questions such as, which workshop should we run next week? Should we run a budgeting workshop or a cooking workshop? Or ask, what's one thing you think your community needs more of? Number 2, behind the scenes. People love to see events being set up, teas being made, the volunteers helping out. They love to see all of the stuff that goes on behind the finished product. And number 3, volunteer and beneficiary spotlights. It is extremely important to celebrate the people who make your charity work. A simple photo or a video of a volunteer with a couple of sentences to say why they give their time is very powerful. These types of posts get 10 times more engagement than an operational post. Okay, so we have discussed the importance of posting on social media and why it's important. But now let's talk about the execution. Knowing what to post is useless without the time to actually make the posts. Now, the secret sauce to staying consistent with social media is branding and batching. And here's why. Now, I've been using Canva for many years and it has proven to be such a useful tool for my charity. Now, in Canva, set up your brand kit. Lock in 2 to 3 branding colours, your fonts and your logo. The reason for this is when you post using the same colours and the same fonts, it is easily recognisable by the readers, so they recognise the post even before they know who it's from. Secondly is the annual content theme. Now, I discovered this the other day that Canva actually has a content calendar. Now, this calendar is useful not because you can schedule posts, but because you can plan what you'd like to do over the next year. Don't wake up every Monday morning thinking, oh my goodness, what do I post? Plan it in advance. Plan a topic for every month in the year using your Canva calendar. For instance, January could be about mental health, February could be about volunteering, March could be all about your events, and April could be about the thank yous to your funders and sponsors. Once you then have your monthly theme, at a minimum, you can design just 4 main posts for the month that keeps your page active. Canva is an amazing tool to design your posts. But once you've done the designing, you don't want to log into each individual platform and upload these posts. That is a direct path to context switching fatigue. This is where Metricool comes in. Metricool is a social media management and analytic platform. It brings all your social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube, all together on one single dashboard. Now, here is a massive tip. Metricool offers a very capable free plan, but as a non-profit and charitable organisation, if you write to them directly, you are able to get upgraded completely free of charge. All you need to do is email them once a year, every year, to say that you're still using the platform. The other top tip about Metricool is that you don't have to give a volunteer, if anyone comes on board to do your social media, you don't have to give them all your different passwords. You just give them one password for Metricool and they can manage all your platforms for you. It's perfect. So your exact 3-step workflow is simply this. Number 1, design your graphics in Canva. Use your brand kit and the brand kit templates that you've designed earlier. Number 2, export all your designs directly into Metricool. Then number 3, all you have to do is batch schedule in Metricool. Metricool has a visual calendar that highlights your audience's best time to post. You simply drag and drop your content on these peak times, you add your captions, and you press schedule. So in just 2 hours on an afternoon, your whole month of social media is done and scheduled, and you can now focus on your frontline community work. Remember, social media for a local grassroots charity is not about becoming an influencer or going viral. It's about building that digital footprint that proves that your charity is alive, it's listening to its community and making real impact. Now, please give yourself some grace if you miss a week. Don't panic. And if this is all new to you, start small. Pick one platform that you feel your local community is most active. Sign into Canva, create an account, set up your Canva brand kit, then start scheduling 2 posts for the next week with Metricool. I want to hear from you. What is the biggest headache you find when trying to post on social media for your charity? Drop it in the comments below and let's figure it out together. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with other charity leaders that may find this useful. In the comments below, please hit the download button for a free 12-month content plan for your non-for-profit. Keep protecting your energy and serve your community well. This is Sherwood Park Hall's Charity News, and I'll see you on the next one.